I was 15 years old when my father brought us to America.
Mavorlin.
In Sicily, there was famine. In America, we were promised work.
You! Hey, Dago! Get over here! Hey! Come on, get a bus! Come on, get a bus!
Papa, dai su!
Come on! I want some big man over here! You! Hey, Dago! Get over here! Come on! Get in the way!
Lo vedi? Cazzo più tutti.
On, you garlic eaters! You don't do no better than this! Come on, boy, get up! You! On, get up in the wagon! Come on, I'm a strong man, you! Get up here! Yeah!
Everything all right, Mr. McKay?
Oh, everything is fine, Chief.
That was the only time I ever saw David Hennessy, Chief of Police. And I saw Joseph Makeka, who ran the docks. But him, I would see again.
Marchesi! Marchesi, famiglia Marchesi! Marchesi, uno sono i Marchesi!
Io sono marchese!
Anche il bagnetto, sogno! Vi ci porti salute di Charles Mandranga! Questo è French Market! Questo è French Market!
French market!
French Market, va bene?
capisco.
Questi sono i banani!
Banane,
Questi sono appole, sì! Avete capito che logica? E chi ti bancaretta di bussia? Però vuole essere inzapponato, la parte gente non aragna. Chi ti bancaretta di bussia? Però lo dovete inzapponare, avete capito? Una particetta tu guadagni, Sto piccolo.
Sì.
Poi, avete capito, tra 5 anni, se le cose vanno buono,
Sì.
ossia diventa padrone.
Posso travagliare come un mulo.
Vedo, ossia, venite qua. Mandranga, vado al mercato.
Bagnetto explained the dangerous situation to my father. The French market was run by the Mantrangas. But the Provenzanos, they worked the docks. He told us of the vendetta between them, but explained that this was never spoken of in Decatur Street.
Decatur Street stiamo tutti bene insieme là. Però mi raccomando, a ricordare che solo da parte di Mandranga possiamo essere, Ho capito sia.
Voglio accattare la verdura. Ah, grazie, grazie. I buy a vegetable. You sell me? Ok, verdura. Voglio accattare la verdura. La rusa. Oh, grazie, grazie. Verdura.
Gaspare! A pigliare la frutta!
Ma che fai no, coscecco?
Tumbato!
That same day, Chief Hennessy and Mayor Joe Shakespeare had been invited to a private luncheon at the home of the biggest cotton exporter in New Orleans, James Houston.
This whole Dago thing is getting out of hand. Must be 30,000 filthy eye ties in New Orleans today. You can walk blocks without seeing a white face.
It means to say we're concerned about the future.
They move here, live 10 to a room on Decatur Street, multiply like rabbits. And what do? You get disease, you get crime, and we're afraid crime's gonna spread.
We brought them here to replace the Negroes after emancipation. It's going on 30 years now. It ain't working like it was supposed to.
Well, don't forget us Micks. We slipped in after the niggers and before the Dagos.
We got a Dago. Joseph Machica controls the docks. Gateway to the city. Vital to our prosperity.
Docks are well run.
We have it on good authority that Mr. Machica is the head of an Italian criminal organization, the Mafia. They say he controls the Provenzano and Matranga families.
I know all about the Mafia, Mr. Parkerson. Mafia has threatened my life on more than one occasion. Mr. Macheca is no part of the Mafia.
We want you to shut him down.
On what evidence? Evidence, Mr. Mayor? I see. Gentlemen, when you have evidence of Mr. Macheca's criminal activity, I will be happy to listen. Thank you, sir.
Suppose Machica is paying him off. We could pay him more.
He's not gonna help.
So I say to your father, Giovanni, why do we keep living in Decatur Street? As long as we live there, people will think we're Dagos. You know what he tells me? It's minchia! Vincenzo! You got to know who you are, Vincenzo, minchia! Wait. Pull this up. Come here, help them!
Vincent Provenzano.
Mr. Houston.
Vincent. Seems to me you're the man who makes Machica's business work.
Mr. Macheca worked hard, Mr. Houston.
You unload the fruit. Machica makes money. Matranga sends his boys to buy the fruit from the warehouse, raise the price, sells it to market. He makes money. What do you get? These your brothers? What do your brothers get?
What are you trying to tell me, Mr. Houston?
If I owned Machica's business, you know what I'd say to you? Make it more expensive for Mr. Mantranga. Make him pay a tax for the privilege of buying fruit. Then I'd say to you, Vincent, keep that money. You deserve it.
It was nice talking to you, Mr. Houston.
I considered speaking with your brother, Giovanni, but was told that you are the Provenzano with ambition. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
I'm considering buying Machica's business, but I don't think he's going to sell his docks. As they run so well. And when I buy, I hope we can do business together.
Business.
Yeah, together.
You want fruit, you pay for the privilege.
I pay for fruit, no privilege.
What, you stupid? Huh? You want fruit, you pay. All right, come on, who's next, huh? Go back to to Sicily, you dumb potato!
Come on, Tony! Michael, get on!
Come on, son, come on. Come on. Had enough? Huh? You want fruit? Huh? You want it?
Lascialo stare!
Let go of me!
What's going on?
Non gli basta là! Basta!
Mr. Makeka, this boy, he tries to see the fruit. And Tony stopped him.
È vero?
It's true, like Uncle Vincenzo said, Papa.
Non mi fanno accattare la frutta fino a quando non ci danno la mazzetta.
Ma state zitti. He's a thief. He's lying.
I know, thief.
Get out of here. Get out of here! Tell your brothers and your son I won't tolerate fighting. Now get these men back to work!
Tutti a lavorare!
Cavadovisci.
No. Questo non è cosa per te. Ti voglio trovare a Regina, duci come a te.
Sure. I don't understand the words.
Sì, veramente bella, come volessi essere al posto tuo.
Sorry?
This one, wish to go home with you.
Thank you.
He wish to know the name of the signorina who take him.
What happened to your eye?
Vegetable is dangerous.
Come along, Megan. We're late.
Megan.
Marche!
Don Mantranga.
Tutto a posto.
Fosse assim, signore Mantranga. Facciamo le mani, signore.
Ah, bravo.
Aspetta! Chi sono il signore Mantranga?
This you, boy? Gaspare, huh? You, make a name for yourself, huh?
Ma figursi, scusa Pisciari.
The Provenzanos take advantage. You have got Scoraggio to stand up to them. You, want to do some work for me, huh?
Mr. Machika,
Makeka.
forgive me barging in.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Mr. Houston?
I'm thinking it must be such a drain on your energy. Keep an eye on all these shiftless Dagos. Such a waste of your time.
I appreciate your concern, Signore.
Now, when I have labor problems that frustrate me, some mornings I wake up, I want to sell a business right there and then, be done with it.
I never think of selling my business at any time of day.
Don't be hasty. You might want to consider what I have to propose.
What do you propose?
A partnership, you and me.
A partnership?
You deal with the docks, I import the fruit. Take a whole load off your shoulders.
In exchange for?
Think of it. An Italian in business with me. Make this whole town sit up, take notice, set an example. You'd make a name for yourself, not just on the docks. Everywhere you go, people'd say, there goes Joseph Makeka.
In exchange for?
Naturally, I'd expect to turn a profit on my investments, say 50%.
Thank you for coming, signore. It's good to know if you're interested in shiftless Dagos.
Hold on.
Oh, I intend to, with both hands.
Don't do something you might regret, sir.
Are you threatening me, signore?
Threatening you? Goddamn right. For Christ's sake, listen to what I'm offering.
I understand precisely what you offer. To strip me of my business for pennies, and to take it by force if I refuse. Please, do not let me take any more of your valuable time.
You know, you and I don't get along.
So it would appear.
Which one you like?
I like those ones. Don't you?
See, yes, those I choose if I am the signorina, which I know it.
You make me laugh.
Is good, is bad.
It's good.
I have a problem. Our people would like to shut down my docks, so I have to bring in Charles Matranga to provide the workers. And this will make the Provenzanos unhappy. I can't afford trouble.
Well, there won't be any. Us foreigners have to stick together.
Well, I ain't much of a gardener, but you said you'd buy them.
Grazie. You, grow me more?
Nah, I got me a job digging a canal. And it ain't too bad. Suppose I'll work there till some Dago says he'll do it cheaper or I die of yellow fever. Or I might head north like every other nigger I know. Chicago?
Oh,
Thanks, little man.
mi chiamo Gaspare. My name, Gaspare.
My name's Samuel.
Samuel,
At the docks. Your money, Sherry!
Hey, one drunken needs us. Come here.
Stay out of it, Chief. might get hurt.
Get the bus! Come in! Va, vattene!
Any more trouble, I'll break both your legs and put you on a boat back to Sicily. Capiche?
You still don't see a problem, Chief? Can't have the docks held hostage by Dagos. The White Race is already under attack by a veritable army of wogs.
Perhaps there's someone wants to disrupt those docks, Mr. Parkerson. That ever cross your mind? Someone who'd like to own those docks?
We've got to keep public order. I want Machika arrested.
On what charge? Trying to keep his business open?
You like Dagos, Chief?
Anything happens to Joseph McCaker, you'll be my first stop.
As mayor, I ask you to uphold the law. If you can't,
Or won't.
I will find someone who will. Jesus, David, I pointed you. We're old friends.
I know we are, Joe. That doesn't mean you can fire me. Metropolitan Police answer to the state of Louisiana, as you're well aware.
You're an arrogant son of a gun, ain't you?
Yes, I am. And I've earned the right. I have a reputation as a lawman in this state that's unrivaled. There's not a soul in this city believes that David Hennessy is a guinea lover. Well, you give me an idea. Perhaps I'll go after your job, Mr. Mayor. Good day, gentlemen.
He's awful slow to get the point.
He's Irish.
He's popular, don't let's forget it. Man on the street thinks that Hennessy is a knight in shining armor. If he does get it into his head to run against me next year, I won't stand a Chinaman's chance.
On the other hand, there's a lot of folks can't stand him.
Mr. Houston.
You've done well, my son. It's a good beginning.
Thank you, Mr. Houston.
But only a beginning. Are you in for the long haul? Stakes are very high. Most dogs submit to the strongest dog. Roll over on their back, belly exposed. It's a gesture of surrender. These dogs are both willing to put it to the test. They fight to the finish. It's amazing. Self-confidence. Still, you have to teach them to kill. Follow me.
Follow you.
put your lips together like you're gonna kiss a girl. Ah, così. No. Sì, come che fai? Tu capisci?
Oh! You want a ride? Vendetta!
Caspere, you still fight?
Fight.
Cazzate, put up your doors. Yeah, you're gonna be the next John L. Sullivan. Kid Marchese. Down, 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 down.
Shut up! Shut her up! The Mantrangas were ambushed tonight. Those two apes, your brothers, were the gunmen. Come back here. These have just been fired. They can smell it. Wait for me in the other room. You boys always sleep with your shoes on. Arrest him.
All right, come along. Let's go.
You're making a big mistake.
Just count yourself lucky nobody in that wagon died. Pardon the intrusion, Mrs.
Spirra.
Vanno un buon mercato.
Vegetables is dangerous. Tu sei un amico de cori bono.
Grazie. Thank you.
Gaspare, please meet me tonight at Clay Statue.
Ma quando?
10 o'clock. Megan.
È so late.
Her parents will be in bed, no?
Ma è davvero?
Tu capisti?
William Villery. Oh, would you look at that uniform? About the only reason to join the Boylan Protective Police.
I saw you light. You working on a Provenzano business?
Aye.
Ain't much of a case, is it? One day goes word against others.
Yeah, jury will decide.
Hell, I'd love to be on that jury. Quick way of making a buck. Tell you what, let's get some oysters on the way home. I'll walk you.
Good. I'm going with Sheriff Villery. You look after me.
Okay, Chief.
Won't you, Bill?
Yeah.
Soro. Non tornare in ritardo. Lo senti?
Don Mantranga vuole che ci porti le scarpe a consare in tascurparo.
A rigodite.
Usaccio.
Oh, can you see anything?
And this? You must be joking.
Listen, Billy. You're ready to leave Boylan and join the real police force, you let me know. Must be dog tired of having to step and fetch it for Mayor Joe Shakespeare. Hey, here we are. Thanks for walking me, lad. You get yourself home safe now.
Not, Chief.
Who did it? Did you see?
Dagos. That's what the chief told me. Dagos.
We're looking after you, David.
Misereatur tui omnipotens Deus, et demissis peccatis tuis, adducat te ad vitam. Amen. Peristam sanctam unctionem, indulgeat tibi Dominus quid deliquisti. Benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super te, et maneat semper. Amen.
by the arresting officer.
Artimon, Italian consul. Tu sì, Italian consul.
I didn't see nothing. I swear on my mother's grave.
What were you running for?
To get away from a shooting, that's all. I'm walking. The fog's thick like pea soup, and I hear guns. No, I don't know if somebody's robbing somebody or what, but I know better to be around something like that.
I got a big problem, Samuel. I got a dead hero who happens to be the police chief. And I got a nigger running from the scene of the crime. Now, he lives across the street from where the chief was shot. Samuel. Come on, Samuel. Come on, boy.
Yeah. Him. Looks like him. Yeah, it looks like him, too. That's it. That's all.
I got people said it was 4. I want 4, Samuel. Now you think. Somebody's going to jail, boy. Who's it gonna be?
Them. They look pretty much like him. God forgive me.
Chief David Hennessy was murdered by an Italian criminal organization called the Mafia in Sicily. Tragically, it has arrived with the Italian immigrants that we have welcomed to New Orleans. David Hennessy knew the danger of these Italian groups. He lost his life fighting them. His death must not be in vain. We must teach these people a lesson they will not forget.
Hold up your heads! You are innocent!
Joseph Machika. He's the boss of the conspiracy. They do what he tells them. Charles Mantranga, he planned it with Machika. Pietro Monasterio, shoemaker, lived across from where the chief was shot. They used his shop to prepare. Bastian Incampara, a criminal in Italy, got an eyewitness says he was running away carrying a gun, same as Emanuele Polizzi. Angelo Bagnetto and Umberto Scafidi, both identified by witnesses. Antonio Marchesi, identified as one of the gunmen. Gaspare Marchesi, seen at Monasterios. He whistled to tell the gunman the chief was coming.
How come you don't have a witness says Machika was one of the shooters?
Because 300 witnesses say he was in the theater watching the show at Mantranga at the time of the shooting. Conspiracy is the best you'll do.
Any of them confess?
Not yet.
God damn it, Billy.
Billy here will get a confession. Everything will be fine, James. Just be patient.
I'm not walking with them, pretending like I wish you weren't dead.
Shut up. Show a little bit of respect and take off your hat.
For what? You hated him.
I'm not talking about Hennessy. He's a dead bastard. I'm talking about my new friends here.
What friends?
Are any of you guilty? Then why aren't you angry? They may take our freedom, but you take your own dignity. We're just a Daegos. That's what they want. They want you to think you are nothing. Don't give that to them. We will have justice. I'll give you my word.
Well, I don't believe I have enough evidence to hold some of these men, let alone convict them.
It's your job as district attorney to deliver a verdict of guilty.
Mr. Mayor, I'm telling you the reality. We are holding Joseph Machika. For what? He wasn't even there. Neither was Mantranga.
Damn it, man. They're the heads of a conspiracy.
What conspiracy? Both these men are rich. They have nothing to gain and everything to lose. Oh, what's their motive?
Hennessy had information that would acquit Giorgio and Paolo Provenzano. But Chico did not want that information coming out.
Why would Hennessy testify for the Provenzanos? He's the one who arrested them. No, Mr. Mayor. This old dog won't hunt. This is a very weak case.
Not for a talented lawyer like you, Mr. Lusenberg. Not for someone whose job is on the line.
Well, a confession or two would make life easier.
Stranger things have happened.
Ah! Mettici avanti, vabbè, piano piano.
Lento, lento. In the corner.
Keep his head up. Prende la sua testa. Aspetta. La Vergine Maria mi ha dato la forza, Gaspare. Non ti svergognare. La domanda rossi sono la mafia.
I take care of him.
We have to take care of each other.
Why?
Hey, I remember you. You fought with the young Provenzano boy. For your honor.
I dream to be like you. Rispettato.
You dreamed of being like me. Well, now you are. You want respect? Behave as though you deserve it. Look at your father. He risked everything for you to come here. You are his hope.
Where is my hope?
Inside yourself.
We have nothing. Why they hate us?
Look what we have achieved. They brought us here to be their servants. In less than a generation, we threatened to be their masters. When we work together, we can do anything.
When we work together, they call us mafia.
They say mafia to create fear. We are protected by laws and by justice. We do not need the mafia.
Signore McGregor, you have money. Maybe laws protect you.
In the war, I fought with the Louisiana infantry for those laws. I saw men give their lives for those laws. They are mine and they are yours, and they will not forsake us.
Sheriff Hillary. Tom Sams, Jesus. Now what's a former attorney general doing taking money from a murdering Dago? You got no pride?
Sheriff Hillary, how are you?
Tell me you come to stay for a while, O'Malley.
Kill anyone today, Sheriff?
But Chica, your attorney's here.
Thank you, Warden Davis.
Joseph, this is insane. We'll have you out of here right away.
I don't want any harm to come to you because you are my lawyer.
This is Dominic O'Malley. This is Robert Collins. They are private detectives. They will be assisting us in our investigations.
Thank you for coming, gentlemen. If they beat me, I told them McDecker did it. I don't die for him.
Now, it seems like they don't have much to hold you on. The best they can hope for here is a conspiracy. And I think that's wishful thinking.
No matter what they wish, I have a right to fair trial.
And you will get one.
Can you make sure they will as well?
Beg your pardon?
I want you to represent all of us.
There are 2 charges filed against each of you. Lying in wait to commit murder and murder. Now, right now, there are 19 other Italians held on the same charges. 9 of you are set to go to trial first.
We are all innocent, Thomas.
No one's confessed, that's the start. They're beating them pretty bad.
Right now, what we need from you is to tell us where you were on the night, and then we will check to see if your alibis stand up.
I was with Matranga at the theater. We have plenty of witnesses. Charles and Matranga.
All right, anybody else?
Wait, for God's sake now.
Now, what's your name?
Incampara.
Incampara. Mr. Collins, will you write this down? Now, the rest of you, please sit quietly and wait. I will get to each one of you. Don't worry.
Papà, possiamo niente da sera? Siete che si scanta?
È appena un momento di debolezza, Gaspare.
Ammazza Fossia, lo capo della polizia.
Oh, Gaspare. No.
Allora avete riuniera.
Mi fece torto a tua madre. La tradia.
Papà, se non ci può dire riuniera. Un anno, no.
Era conosciuta alla re della lanterna.
Allora avevi testimoni.
Non dire a nudo. Meglio morire che spigolare a tua madre. Mi capisci?
Gaspare Marchesi, where were you when Hennessy was killed?
I take shoes to Pietro Monasterio for Don Mantranga.
Where was your father?
He go for walk.
Tom Sams, goddammit. Now, he's a real lawyer. Used to be Attorney General, for Pete's sake. Now, how the hell did Machika manage to
Calm
get
yourself, Mr. Meyer. All we need is confession. Have you heard from Sheriff Hillary yet?
Your job just got harder, Mr. Lusenberg. Dominic O'Malley has tried to bribe juries in the past, and I don't think the leper's gonna change his spots. We've got to find out what their side is thinking before they do.
Surely, one of them will cooperate.
Gentlemen, I don't want to hear this. Well, Mr. Lusenberg maybe ought to get back to work. Be careful what you say around the DA. He has a very naive view of how justice is accomplished. Who was it you had in mind?
Don't mean to be a pessimist, but if we lose one, I think there's a good chance the jury could convict them all.
Most of these alibis rely on the testimony of Italians. I wouldn't count on the jury believing them.
Well, they don't have a case. They got nothing but rumor that links Mantranga and Makeka to it.
If they sell the jury the conspiracy, it may be enough. They may not have a case, but neither do we.
Do you remember what it was like that night? Fog so thick you couldn't see 10 feet in front of you. To have seen anything, they'd have had to have been standing next to the gunman. See, with the amount of lead flying around, it's a miracle no one got hit.
You're saying they were coached? We'll never prove that.
Well, we could put reasonable doubt in the minds of the jury.
All the noise Mayor Shakespeare's making, reasonable doubt won't be enough.
He's right. We've got to prove they're liars, which shouldn't be too difficult, seeing as they are. As my sainted mother used to say...
Oh, Mally, you never had a mother. What? What do you have in mind?
I still have friends in uniform. I'll make up a list of all their witnesses, and Rob and I can pay them a visit.
Good morning. Morning. Who's the fellow looks like he's going to a wedding?
Pascal Corte, Italian consul.
The other two?
Reporters.
Tell them to come in. All of them.
Mr. Corte. Gentlemen.
Mr. Consul, how may I be of service? Gentlemen, please sit down. These are reporters. We've got nothing to hide, do we?
I have come to register a formal complaint about the treatment of the Italian men who were arrested.
Arrested for?
The murder of Chief Hennessy.
Ah, murder. Yes, of course. You see, there are a great many Italians who get arrested. I just want to make sure we were both singing from the same song sheet. Now, since you're here, I wonder if you could explain the Italian government sending thousands of criminals they don't want to us here in New Orleans.
What?
Well, I suppose it's a good way to rid yourself of a problem, but frankly, we don't want your thieves and murderers. So tell your government, if you ship us your lawbreakers, we're gonna throw them in jail or ship them back.
Mr. Meyer, the men of whom I speak have been treated shamefully. They have been beaten and abused by their guards. They cannot have visitors. I have informed the Italian ambassador in Washington.
Well, Mr. Consul, sir, I'm going to ask Sheriff Billery to investigate this situation and instigate any reforms that he deems appropriate. Sound fair?
Yes.
Malaforte, ti portavo sta punto.
Gaspare, come sei? Ti fecero qualche cosa?
No, mamma. Sia com'è. Ma che dissi che a esseri forti?
Sì. A tuo compagno domani Bettia.
Megan?
Sì, Megan.
No talking Italian.
What did the schifoso lawyer say? You don't worry about nothing. We'll all be there in court for you.
Va bene, grazie. Grazie.
Gaspare?
Don't talk to them, Tony. Let's go.
Ciao. Ciao.
Dirà. Come facciamo adesso?
Mr. Peeler, are you there? Collins, forget it. There's plenty more. Let's keep moving. Who's next?
Bartender John Doré.
John Doré? He don't work here no more. Samuel Foster! Samuel!
Nah. I ain't seen him for a long while. Just up and disappeared.
She ain't here.
And when will Miss Wheeler be back?
Didn't say. Y'all done yet?
It's as if they knew we were coming. I have a bad feeling. It's like this one's already bought and paid for.
And I hear the Provenzano brothers are getting out.
Provenzano brothers.
Hey! Gentlemen! To Mr. James Houston. A man of his words. Hey, Joe! And me Makeka and Mantranga. Burning hell. Eh? Giovanni. Hey, Giovanni. Wait. You don't look happy. You wish your brothers were still in prison? Is that what you wish?
It is not what I wish.
No. I wish that I had failed. We are not Dagos anymore. We are part of New Orleans now. And I gave us that.
Is that what you gave us?
That's right. Step aside. It's better for you and better for the Provenzanos.
Tonio, facciamolo due passi. We get fresh air.
No, no, Papa.
Tonio.
No.
He's dancing. Oh, music. Music. Come on. They have to have fun. Come on, dance. Come on, play the music. Play the music. Play the music.
Son, I want you to look me in the eye and tell me, did your father kill Mr. Hennessy?
No.
Well, then you better tell me where he was, because he's got no alibi. Do you understand? And as sure as the sun rises in the morning, he'll hang. Dolores Johnson.
Who?
Dolores Johnson. She'll swear Marchese was with her at the Red Lantern the time Hennessy was killed. She knows him well. He's been there more than once.
The jury's gonna believe a whore.
Why would she lie? Marchese was arrested right in front of the place. The police reports give her credibility.
It's not proof.
Well, it's the best we've got. It's all we've got.
All right, let's get a deposition. But you have to look after her until she can testify.
Ooh, ain't that a tragedy?
O'Malley?
That's me.
You Dago-loving piece of shit.
We came to see Mr. Houston. You can say that Vincent Provenzano is here. He said to come at night. How do I look?
Fine.
Has anything I told you would happen not been true?
No.
So stop being nervous.
Mr. Houston is not able to see you.
Go back inside and tell him that Vincent Provenzano is waiting here. Mr. Houston, I just thought I'd pass by and thank you for what you did for my brothers, Giorgio and Paolo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure, I understand. Anyhow, I just wanted to let you know that whenever you're ready, we can sit down and talk about our business together.
Business? I don't do business with Dagos.
Dagos! You think I'm Dagos? I'm gonna kill you!
Vincenzo!
I'm gonna be looking at
Vincenzo, come on!
You don't me Dagos!
Vincenzo, come on down! Let's go, come on!
Vincent Provenzano, perché tu sei morto! Sei morto!
Vincenzo, come on, we're gonna get out of here.
Sei morto!
Vincenzo, where you going?
I'm gonna kill that lying bastard. Giorgio and Paolo, come on. Give them back the guns, Giovanni. We're gonna make Houston pay now.
Pay? Pay for what?
He lied to me. He promised and he lied. And no one betrays Vincente Provenzano. Giorgio, Paolo, let's go.
You kill him. You kill all of us with one bullet.
Giorgio, Paolo, let's go. I got you out. Let's go. Tony, you come with me.
Tonio, stay here.
Tony, you come with me. Tony. He promised. And he lied, Giovanni. He lied.
What did he promise you?
He promised me the future. He promised me that I would be American.
Vinci.
He promised me, Giovanni. He promised me.
Did you kill Hennessy? Vinci.
I swear on our mother, I didn't kill anyone.
Dio mio, I believe you. You want to be American? Look what the Americans done to you. To all of us.
Honey, you look like you've had enough. Anyways, we ain't open.
I need to speak to Dolores Johnson.
Dolores is gone.
Where'd she go?
They never really say, and I never really ask.
Where the devil have you been?
I got sandbagged. Dolores is gone.
She gone?
How would they have known about the whore? We're the only ones who knew about her, except the prisoners.
Walls in that jail have ears.
Poor goddamn Dagos. I bet they wish they'd stayed in Palermo.
All rise. Court of the City of New Orleans is now in session. Honorable Joshua G. Baker presiding.
You are charged with the murder of Metropolitan Police Chief David Hennessy and lying in wait to commit his murder.
Justice will be done.
How do you plead?
Your Honor, the defense moves for postponement. We have not had the opportunity to interview the prosecution witnesses.
There's been an ample opportunity, Mr. Sims. Motion denied. Let's proceed with the jury selection.
I think they could wash a bit more. Otherwise, I like them fine.
No, thank you.
You may step down.
Justice is the glue that holds us together. Everyone's entitled to it, even a Dago.
Would you take your hat or whatever it is off, sir?
It is my custom.
Well, it is my custom that you take it off.
Do you respect the law, sir?
I try to respect the law of both man and God.
I hope we all do.
I buy from them, but I don't employ any. Never had no trouble with them.
May I remind the gentlemen of the jury not to discuss this case with anyone and to keep your minds open to all the evidence presented. Mr. Lusenberg, will you be ready to present the people's case in the morning?
Certainly, Your Honor.
Very well. In that case, this court is adjourned.
Judge was out of line ruling against the postponement. Oh, maybe O'Malley's right. Maybe this whole thing just an exercise.
I pray God you're both mistaken.
I've got good news.
You could use some.
I went back to the Red Lantern. There's an old whore there who'll corroborate that Marchese was with Dolores Johnson.
You talked to her?
I'm meeting her tonight at her place, 9 o'clock. 39 Stratton Street.
Good work.
There's no witness here for you to intimidate, Collins. Do you want me to shoot them?
Collins, why?
It was a great deal of money.
Get out. Collins, can't believe it.
Oh, it's a wicked old world. Now what?
We can move for mistrial.
Mr. Sims, you and I both know that's not going to happen.
I heard shots. Ran out of the bar toward the shooting. When I got there, 4 men were standing across the road from the chief, still firing at him. Then they ran off.
Do you see them in the court?
Yes, sir. Him. That fella. Him. And him.
Let the record show that he is identified Pietro Monasterio, Umberto Scafidi, Emmanuel Polizzi, and Antonio Marchese. Your witness.
So, you were working in the bar that night and you heard shooting?
Heard it, ran out, saw it.
Really foggy that night, wasn't it? Why are you looking to Chef Villery here? Is he an expert on fog?
It was foggy.
So you must have gotten real close to the gunmen to see their faces in the fog.
Yes, sir. They ran right into me.
Well, they just shot the chief, and they run right by you, and close enough to see their faces in the fog. I mean, you're an eyewitness.
Yes, sir.
And these are ruthless killers.
Yes, they were.
So why didn't they shoot you?
Objection. He's asking the witness to speculate.
Sustained.
Maybe they didn't see you.
Maybe.
Because of the fog. You keep a gun behind your bar?
No crime in that.
So you heard shooting, and you ran out. Why? I mean, most people don't like being shot at.
I thought maybe someone is being robbed. I thought maybe I could help, be a good citizen.
Oh, well, you certainly are a brave citizen. I mean, you heard shooting and you ran out. Did you take your gun with you?
No, I don't think I did.
Because if you had, you could have used it to assist Chief Hennessy, being a good citizen. Now, you heard shooting, and you ran out, and you didn't take your gun with you? Mr. Dore, you're under oath. Did you really run out? Did you really see anything that night?
I told you what I saw, and I ain't changing my story.
Well, at least we can agree it is a story.
Objection.
Withdrawn.
He told me he whistled 5 times. And that's how they knew the chief was coming.
Do you see him in the court?
That one there.
Let the record show he has identified Gaspar Marchese.
Mr. Sims?
Where did you first meet Gaspar Marchese?
Parish prison.
Why were you in parish prison?
Stealing food, but I was innocent.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you are. There's a lot of innocent men in parish prison. Now, Gaspar Marchese confesses to you. Why? You his best friend?
I think he was bragging. Said his daddy and a feller called Polizzi shot the chief, and that he turned state's evidence. Ratted on him to save himself, like.
Junior, he lied!
That's enough, young man. I want you to keep your client in his seat and quiet.
Yes, Your Honor, but you might understand why he is angry, because he has not turned state's evidence. Has he, Mr. Lusenberg?
Just telling you what he said. Maybe he was lying.
Maybe you are.
Objection.
Well, I think that is a fair comment.
So do I. Overruled.
You in parish prison now?
No.
Why not?
Charges was dropped.
Well, if the charges were dropped, why were you in jail with Mr. Marchese?
They don't give you a choice when they arrest.
I bet they gave you a choice, didn't they, William? You don't have to answer that.
The others was running away. Didn't see their faces, but I saw Mr. Monasterio standing maybe 10 feet from the chief's body. God rest his soul.
So Pietro Monasterio did not run away as Mr. Dore has testified?
He was standing right there.
Did you see him shoot the chief?
No, sir.
Did he have a gun?
No, sir.
How was he dressed?
In the underclothes.
That must have been quite a sight.
Yes, sir.
So he managed to get rid of his gun and his clothes after he shot the chief?
Just telling you what I seen.
And I thank you for it. Nothing further.
The people called Samuel Foster.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Mr. Foster, you were on Girard Street the night of Chief Hennessy's murder?
Yeah, I was.
And you told Sheriff Villeray that you saw the shooting?
Yeah.
Do you see the men who shot Chief Hennessy in this courtroom?
No.
I'm sorry. You identified the gunman as Sheriff Villeray.
Yeah, I did. But they ain't here.
Do you know the penalty for perjury, Mr. Foster?
That's why I'm telling you the truth, which is what I just swore to do.
Askew, Luxembourg. So, Mr. Montessario, what exactly you underwear look like, huh?
Like yours, but not so big. Tomakeka, do you think maybe we can go out before the king's birthday, possibly?
Yes, it's all possible now. You'll see. Grazie, Giuseppe. You always strong, always believe. Yes, I always believed. But it's still not over. Listen, tomorrow in court, we have the prosecutor.
Me lo ricordo come se fosse ora. La prima volta che parlammo di Venere, America. C'erano tante speranze.
Hai tante sciade davanti. Ti raccomando. Tu fai l'America.
Facciamo un sembra.
Io no, non posso rispondere alle menzogne di Jim.
Ossia, abbiamo testimoni.
No.
Papà, no, piadini.
No. No, Gaspare.
Ossia, innocenti.
Tu credi che campare con la Vrionia? E me che può morire? E svirgonare a tua madre?
Sono sicuro che mia madre se lo scorda.
Non mi posso scordare, eh? Io stizzo non mi posso scordare.
Ossia, non voglio perdere.
Se ci dicesse che l'ammazzavo io, capo di polizia, mi te la resi più picca!
I saw that fella there shoot the chief. He kept shooting him even when he's lying on the ground.
He's identified Umberto Scafidi.
And that one, he shot him as well. He had a single-shot rifle. He kept loading and firing.
He has identified Bastian Incompara.
And him. He had a pistol, emptied into the chief, reloaded, kept firing.
The witness has identified Emmanuel Polizzi.
I do what you want. I do what you ask me. Maqueca, Matranga, they are head over the mafia. They make vengeance on you and you. They make you die.
I want Signor Polizzi's outburst stricken from the record. He is not mentally competent to stand trial at this time. Now I request an adjournment in order to reevaluate.
Hold your horses, Mr. Sims.
The court will determine Mr. Pulise's competence. There will be an adjournment for a doctor to evaluate his mental condition. Then I'll rule.
Sweet Jesus. The jury could see he was disturbed.
Well, they could also hear the doctor telling them he was sane. And they got better than a confession. They got their conspiracy. They got their mafia. And every witness that we put up there to refute tomorrow, well, the jury could just disregard them as being part of the same conspiracy now, can't they? Where you going?
You don't want to know.
Why? Any Italian that succeeds, he must be part of the mafia. If I had the mafia, I wouldn't be here for sure.
Mr. Macaca, I'm going to need some money to buy the jury.
I've paid for many things in my life. I never dreamed I would pay for my life. I'm innocent.
That's why we're doing this.
Hold it right there, O'Malley.
What's all this?
You're under arrest.
You must be joking.
That what it looked like? What's this? Your laundry list?
There can be no doubt that David Hennessy's death was the result of a criminal conspiracy. The confession of Emmanuel Polizzi, a man who threatened you and Judge Baker, confirms their guilt. So, the question is, should you feel threatened? Should you feel threatened? No. You should send a message that will tell these Italian criminals in our city that we are not intimidated, we are not afraid to see justice done. Do not let the mafia reach their black hand into this courtroom. You must find the courage to bring a guilty verdict.
Conspiracy is vague and frightening, but there's nothing to be afraid of here. You've seen the so-called witnesses. Instead of facts and credibility, we are fed a daily dose of hysteria. Now, have the courage and the intelligence not to succumb to it. Do not join the angry mob baying for innocent blood. Protect these men, whose only crime is their nationality.
Thanks for paying my bail.
So, Mr. O'Malley, did you succeed in bribing the jury?
Hell no. Well, I was going to, but they got me first.
We got no chance at all. What is all this?
The King of Italy.
What?
His birthday. It's a celebration.
What's this?
It's a proposal I thought you might encourage the city council to pass.
Banning Italians from any labor or business on the docks.
It's a crime-fighting initiative. Clean up those docks. Don't you agree, Mr. Parkinson? I do.
We got a verdict.
Mr. Foreman, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
How say you?
The City of New Orleans versus Joseph Mageka for the murder of David Hennessy. The jury finds the defendant not guilty. The City of New Orleans versus Charles Mantranga. The jury finds the defendant not guilty. The City of New Orleans versus Angelo Bonetta. The jury finds the defendant not guilty.
There must be an issue. Listen to the evidence. There must be
The City of New Orleans versus Bastiani Campara. The jury finds the defendant not guilty.
No! They killed him! They killed the chief!
This is a mafia!
The City of New Orleans versus Gasparo Marchesi.
You bastards! How can you let them go? They're killing
The jury finds the defendant not guilty. The City of New Orleans versus Antonio Marchesi. The jury finds the defendant not guilty.
Justicia!
How much are they paying you? In the case of Umberto Scafidi, Pietro Monasterio, and Emmanuel Polizzi, we are unable to reach a verdict.
Silence! Silence in the court! The court will come to order!
I order the defendants to be held in Paris prison overnight and to appear in court tomorrow to hear charges of lying in wait.
How could they lie in wait, Your Honor? They didn't commit the murder! I object! I object, Your Honor! That is illegal!
Court is adjourned.
Your Honor! Your Honor! Your Honor!
If the jury won't give the people what they want, then we have to.
No, not like this.
Joe, can I speak with you privately? There's no way that jumped-up Kenny's gonna make a monkey out of me, you understand? I have not gone to all this trouble to walk away empty-handed.
You mean
The people of New Orleans are looking for a leader. Mr. Meyer, give them one. Go on now, say a few good words. Mr. Parkinson, take care of the rest. Won't you, Bill?
Of course.
Joe. With you, without you, justice will be done.
Now listen, everybody! Listen to me! Our faith in American justice has been betrayed. Each one of us must search his conscience and decide whether he has the resolve to do what is necessary. Now let me finish. To do what is necessary to see justice fulfilled. They bought the jury! They did what? They paid $50,000 for the verdict! I heard it was $100,000!
We free. I meet you tomorrow.
Where? Uni.
Clay statue. I'm very happy for you, Signora Marchesi. Sogno contento, Donna Francesca.
Now, don't worry. They have no legal rights to hold you. Now, tomorrow you all be free men.
Joseph?
You all right?
They did not release us, Thomas.
Well, don't worry. I'm gonna have you out of here tomorrow. You get some sleep, hmm? Sleep of the just.
Thomas, thank you for trying.
You get some sleep.
All good citizens are invited to attend a mass meeting Saturday, March 14th at 10 o'clock
Mayor's office, City Hall. Hurry!
at Clay Statue to take steps to remedy the failure of justice in the Hennessy case. Come prepared for action.
We must leave New Orleans. Right now. I'm not going anywhere. I know you're not. What a waste.
I need to speak with the mayor.
Mayer's not here, Mr. Corte.
Where is he? It's very important.
I believe he's having breakfast with Governor Nichols at the mansion.
Mr. O'Malley! Mr. O'Malley! Judge Baker is not here, sir!
Where is he?
I haven't seen him. Is the mayor not here?
I left word for the mayor. He's late for breakfast. Now, Mr. Corte, calm yourself. I'm sure it's going to be a peaceful demonstration.
It is time to take our city back from the mafia. When the courts fail, the people must act.
You thank God he didn't say it was a black man who killed the chief.
Giorgio, Paolo, Avanti. Vicino a me, stay with me. Please. Please, signor, may I keep you here?
Stand aside.
Warden Davis, you let these men out now. You hear me?
I don't have that authority.
Listen, if you can't protect them, you must release them into my custody.
They'll be protected just fine. And now, Mr. Sims, you must excuse me.
You know what is about to happen here, don't you?
Warden!
Warden!
walk into court as free men.
Tonight we celebrate.
We go to Storyville. Hey, we no rest until you are free with us, huh?
Run! You hide! In 30 seconds, I'm locking this place down!
Guns! Give us guns. We need guns!
You hide, you pray! It's the best I can do!
Yes, capiamo.
Go! Go!
Get off me.
Civil officer of this court, and I have a right to see my clients. You will be held morally responsible for anything that happens to them.
There's them Dago's lawyer! Get him! Get the bastard!
Hold on! Hold it! We'll handle it from here. Boys!
Down here!
is one still breathing. Oh, papá, ¿y por security? Lucía.
¿Qué te digo yo? Tiene sta posto maledetto! Torna più picca! Fammi un curioso! Ma campane tu! Leave!
Our work is done. We got all of them. Go home now, and God bless you all.
Did any of them survive?
While the New York Times did not condone the largest lynching in American history, they did point out that the mob had done the jury's work for them. Theodore Roosevelt called the lynchings rather a good thing. I knew if I spoke to my mother, I could never obey my father's final instructions to leave this cursed place. For a time, it looked as if there would be war between America and Italy. But President Harrison paid $25,000, and that was enough to make everyone forget. But we did not forget. A big statue was raised to Chief Hennessy, whose own murder was never solved. No one ever raised the statue to my father.